Alright, welcome to this video. In the last video, I was able to take you through the features, the widgets, the elemental widgets that you can use to build your page, edit your page, and all of that. Okay? And I told you in that video that in our next video we'll try to see how we can create a sales page. Okay, so in this video we'll look into creating a simple sales page. All right. Like I showed you earlier, you know how to access the dashboard, the back end of your WordPress. Okay, you enter your web address. All right, that's your domain name. Then put /wp admin, wp hyphen admin. For instance, growmoney.com.ng. I put /wp admin. All right, that is wp hyphen admin. Okay, so once you click enter, you will arrive at this WordPress interface. That is the back end. Okay, so what do you do next? You go to your page. We have created a page in the previous video, so in this video we'll try to see how we can build our sales page. All right, so you click on all page. Assuming you want to create a new page, you click on add new. That is, you want to add a new page. All right, but in this case we are not adding a new page. We want to use that page we created. All right, to create our sales page. All right, our sales copy. Okay, so we click on all pages. All right, and that page we title it as a tutorial. Right, we title it as a tutorial. Where is it? Okay, so tutorial. So what do? You click on edit with Elementor. So let's go. I click. All right. Okay, so let me delete all of this. Let me delete all of this stuff. All of this, I want to delete them so we can start afresh. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So this is empty page now. This is an empty page. So remember, whatever you are doing, try to be updating it. Try to update. Click on update so it will be saved. If you don't save, and maybe you're not using UPS with your system and there is power outage, all the things you have done will be wiped away. So as you are editing or building your page, continuously click on update. Okay, continuously click on update to save your work. All right, so that is that for that. And again, if you are working, when you are done with your sales page or anything at all, make sure you check on this responsive mode, so that you know how your work will appear on tablet. You will know how your work will appear on mobile phone. All right, if I click on this responsive mode now, you will see this is what computer, that is desktop, how the work will appear on desktop, it will be displayed. How the work will appear on tablet, here it will be displayed. How the work will appear on mobile devices, it will appear. All right, okay. So before we start, let me show you something. Um, your pages, your pages or page has session by session. Okay, it has session by session, so you can decide how a particular session will appear depending on what you are offering. Okay, for instance, if you want to add a session, you click on this plus button sign. Don't forget, this plus button sign means you are creating the whole thing on your own. You are creating the whole thing afresh, all right, and you are doing all of that on your own. You are doing it yourself. But if you go here, it means you want to use the already existing template. You want to use the already existing template that Elementor has. But I like creating my sales page or anything with my um, own structure, with my own design. I like creating my page myself, because what the Elementor has for me may not be really what I will prefer. It may not be my choice. All right. But if you want to use their template, you can click on this and select what um, their own template. Okay. You can go through their template. Okay, can go through their template and all of that. You can see pages. All right, they have block mode also. Okay, they have block mode, so you take your time to go through it. But I like creating my page myself. Okay, so I'll close it. Then I'll click on this plus sign to insert my session. Like I told you, a page has session by session, and you can decide to choose any form of this session, any form. All right, you can see this is what a one column session, one column. This is what a two column. All right, a two column session, three column, four columns. Right, two column, but look at the way it is appearing. Two columns, two columns, but look at the way it is appearing. Three columns, but look at the way it is appearing. All right, so you select the one of your choice. Okay, you can assume you want to select these two columns. Maybe you have something like this. Okay, in that case, this is what um this is one column, this is one column, this is another what, one column. All right, this is one column, this is another column. For instance, you decide to put a text here. Maybe you put a text here, you put what, a picture here. All right, okay, so that is that for that. It all depends on what you are offering. Okay, so if you want to delete the entire session, what do? You come here, you right click and you delete. If you want to duplicate, you duplicate. If you want to copy, you copy. That is, maybe if you want to repeat this session as you are working, right, as you are working along, maybe you want to repeat this session, you can copy and paste, or you can what, duplicate. Okay, the entire session. All right, so that is that for that. Let me delete it first. Okay, I have explained all this widget to you in the previous video, so we'll be using it to design our page in this video. All right, and let me open, let me check something. Okay, okay, let's see how we can design something like this. Okay, let's see how we can design something like this. Okay, let's see how we can design something like. All right, let's see how you can design this sales page. Let's see how we can replicate this page. All right, so we have get the fastest, easiest, and proven high income, blah 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 blah. Okay, so let's go back. Let's go. me delete this quickly. Okay, the first thing we do is to select your session. Select your session, click on this plus button, then select the structure of the session. We are going with a one column session. So I click on this. Okay, I'll go back. Okay, so all right. Let me show you something. You know, we have an image here. We have an image at the background. We have image background here. So what do? Let's select the image first. You come here. All right. You come here. Right click, and click on edit session. Edit session. So what do? I click on edit session. Okay. So you can see layout, see style. All right. You go to that style. Go to the style. You see background. Okay. See background. Okay. So what do? Background type. We are going to choose classic. Classic. This is what gradient. Gradient means you want to mix certain colors, maybe 2 or 3 colors. Okay. Classic is either one color. All right. Classic, it means you want to use one color. Gradient, it means you want to use what? Combinations of color. Then video, if you want to use video background. All right. Then slideshow. Okay. So let's go for static and classic. All right. I click on classic. So we are going to choose image. We are going to use image. Okay. Okay, let me click on gradients. You can see gradients. Okay, if I click on classic, you can see there is an option for you to choose image, and this is the color. This is the color. So we are going with the image. Click on image. Okay, click on upload. Click on select file. I click on my image quickly. Let's wait for the image to upload. Okay, so here we are. So once the image is uploaded, you click on insert. All right. Once the image is uploaded, you click on what? Insert. All right. Okay. So this is our background image. Okay. And you can see the image appearing here. Okay. Position. You can see default, center left. Top left. Blah 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 blah. All right. Leave it at this. Leave it at the default. Okay, so that is that for that. Then we have this scrolling effect. That is, as you are scrolling, the image will be scrolling alongside the your mouse. That is if you turn it on. But the way it is now, as you are scrolling, the image will be static. So other things will be what scrolling, but the image will not scroll. Okay. So that is that for that. The next thing we have here is what? This test. This test. Okay. So let's go. So we use test editor. Test editor. Click and drag. Okay. Then we drop it there. We drop it there. Let me show you something. Each item has what? Content, style, and advanced. Content, style, and advanced. So this is where we are going to write our test. And the test says what? Get the fastest, easiest, and proven. I'll say get the fastest, right? Easiest, proven. Proven what? Proven high income generating skill. Proven high income generating keys. All right, generating keys and secure your financial future now. And secure your financial future now. All right. So this is it. Okay, but they are all in capital letter. Don't worry, we'll go to that. Don't forget, here you have this color, you have this color mixed up. You can do that. This thing just like your normal MS Word, you can do many things here. Okay, you can see bold, italics, underline. Okay, so don't worry. Sometimes you see this thing, this two bar toggle. Let me click on it now. You can see it has disappeared. If I click now, it will come up. Right? It has disappeared. If I click, it will what? Come up. Okay. So this up to this, they are in this color. Okay, I'm proven. Let me let me highlight. I'm proven. Choose the color. Click here. This is the color. Am I correct? Let me check. Yeah, that is the color. Then high income generating skills. They are what? That is white. Okay, high income generating skills. That is white. Click, select white. Okay. Then the other one is the other color. Okay. All right. We are done with that. You can see that the white color will disappear because the background is white. So you will not see that here again. All right. So you can see align to left, align to center, align to right, just like the way you have in your normal MS Word. Okay. So let's go to under style. So you can do. Let me bold it. I can bold it here. Okay. Can bold. I'll highlight all and then bold. All right. So let's go to style. Under style, you can see alignment, left, center, right, justification, like justify. So text color, you can change the color of the entire text if you want. Here, can you see it? Okay, sorry. Then typography, go to typography, click on typography, the font style you want to use. All right, you have different font style. All right, you have different font style. I think the one I use there is comic, comic new, right? You type comic new. That's the one I use there. I click on comic new. You can see it changes. Okay, then the size, you can increase the size. Let me leave it at 20. Okay, so the weight, how do you want it bold? Okay, bold, or you can use number. You can decide to use number or use bold. Click on bold. Okay, then transform. I want the whole thing to be in capital letter. All right, uppercase. I click on uppercase. Can you see it? Boom. All right, so that is that for that. Decoration, no. That is if you want to underline, if you want line through, if I click on underline now, you see it underline. I don't want that. I'll click on the default. Okay, so this is word space. If you want the word to have space in between, you can see word space. I don't want. All right, then letter space, leave it like this, leave it in that default. Okay, so we are done with this, right? But we want this to be in center. So what do? We align it to center. See, click on align to center. Okay, so that is done. But if you look at it very well, you see that the writing is not coming out very well, maybe because of the background image. So what do? We want this writing to, to be more legible, to show clearly. Okay, so what do? Let's do something quickly. You see, right click on the entire session. This is the entire session, right? Right click, click on edit session. Okay, so what do? You go to background overlay. As you click on, as you right click and click on edit session, this place will pop out. You can see this, you have this display. So you scroll down, go to background overlay, click on background overlay. Okay, so background overlay, classic, click on classic. Okay, so color, want to change the color, click on color. Let's use something gray, abi. Let's use something gray, maybe like this. You can see. Okay, let's go like this. Okay, I want something that will bring out our text very well. So you play around, you can see, you play around all of this. Okay, so I think I'll go with this. All right, I'll go with this. This is okay. This is okay for me. All right. So once you are done with that, then you go to this opacity. Opacity, that is increase. Can you see? Can you see? Can you see? So you want our text to come out. You want our text to come out very well. So you adjust to your taste. I think, is this okay? Is it? I think let's leave it at this. Let's leave it at this. Okay. So we are done with that. So let me check what is the next thing. Okay, we have this background border, this border on this text. On this our very text, we have a border. We have what? A border. So what do? Let's go back. All right. You can see here. This is, if you want to edit our text, if you want to do anything on this text, you click on this, right click on this, and click on edit. But here is for the entire session. Here is for the entire session. So what do? I'll click on, right click, I'll click on text editor. So what do we want to do? We want to give this particular text a border. A border. Okay. So let's go to advanced. Go to advanced. Let's scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Click on border. All right. Click on border. Remember, we went to advanced, then click on border. Okay. So let's give it a border radius. Okay. The border type, we want it solid. Solid. Okay. We want it solid. Then the border radius, let's say we want it 20. Want it 20. Okay. All right. Oh, this border width. Sorry. What I mean is border radius. Want it 20. Border radius 20. Okay. Then border color. Which color do we have here? We have black. Okay. Border color. We want black. Okay. We want black. We want black. Okay. Then border width. Dotted dash. Let me try this and see what happened. This one is not reflecting. Oh, sorry. I made a mistake. Sorry, please. Sorry. You want to right click, sorry, click on edit, then go to background. Sorry, go to background, background, all right. Then background type, classic, go to background, classic, color. Okay, so that is it. All right, that is it. Okay, we have given it a background color. That is for that text alone. For that text alone. Okay. All right. So you can now see that the border radius we apply is showing is 20 20 20. Okay. So pardon me for that. Okay. So you right click, click on edit, then you go to background. All right. To give it a particular background of your choice. Like in this case, I use a black. Okay. So we have our black here. All right. Then the border, the border radius we use is 20. All right, let me try to reduce it and see. Can you see? Can you see the effect? Can you see the effect? Can you see the effect? Okay. Can you see the effect? So let me increase it now. Okay, I prefer 20. So that is that for that. Okay, so we have achieved this, right? The next thing is what? In just a moment, I will unveil to you blah 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 blah. This is just a normal test. Okay, it's a normal test. So let's go back. Click on this. Okay, we'll use another word test editor. I want to type another thing. So I click on test editor. I will drag and drop. Okay, so I'll advise you before you start all this, make sure you type all of this somewhere else. Type all of this somewhere else. So you just copy and paste, copy and paste. Okay. So in just a moment, I will unveil to you the most trusted and tested online business that will pull money non-stop into your bank account. All right. Okay. Let me open this thing and see if I can copy so that I will not be wasting time typing. Okay. Coming. Let me do something quickly. If I can copy. Please, on your own, try to play around all of this. Play around. Let me try to see if I can copy this. Okay. So here is it. Let me copy other things. Let me copy this also. Copy. Okay, let me copy the other one. Okay, this is listen. Copy the other one. Copy this one. I don't want us to waste time. Okay, so I don't want this underline. So what do I do? You remove the underline. Okay, so let's go back now. Let's go back. All right. So the next thing is what? In just a moment, I will unveil to you the most trusted blah 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 blah. All right. So we have I'll highlight on this. So make sure you type everything. Type everything. The only thing you'll be doing is copy, paste. Okay. So I'll come here. I will paste as usual. Paste. So you can see in just a moment, I will unveil to you the most trusted and tested online businesses that will pull money non-stop into your bank account. That is that. Okay. So that this is content style advanced. Like I told you, each item has this content style and what advanced. Okay, I have shown you how you can use all of these here: align to left, center, right, color, font color, bold, blah blah blah. I can try to bold this here, highlight and bold. All right. So what do I do next? I go to, let me check. The text is what is in white, so I can do that from here straight. Okay, I can try to choose a color from here straight as white. All right, or I can try to go to style and go to what text color and choose. Okay, it's the same thing. All right, it's the same thing. Okay, so let me choose a text color. Click on white. All right, okay, then it's already bold. Okay, let me go to style. I put it on center, you can see. So I go to typography. I'll change the font style to, you can decide to use any font of your choice. You can test it, select any one of your choice and see. So that is that for that. I am done with the second one. The next one is this, right? So I'll go back to my widget. I'll click on text editor again, click drag and drop. I drop. So I'll go and bring the text. This is the text. I copy the text, right click, copy. I'll go back, I'll highlight, right click, paste. All right. I'll highlight, I'll bold, change the color to white. I'm using white. I'll go to my style. All right, I'll bring it to center, or you can use justify. It all depends on what you want. Click center. I go to typography. I change the font to comic new. You can select any font of your choice. So I am good to go. Okay, I am done with this. What is the next thing? I have this listen. Okay, look at all of these that we did here. They are under this session. Under this session, you can see this listen is another word session. This listen is another word session. Okay, so what do? I will bring in another session now. So what do? I click on this plus sign, click on this one column section. Okay, so this is my session now. All right. Okay, let's go back and see. And I have listen there. I have what? Listen. Okay, so what I do, I go to my widget, text editor, click drag and drop, and I put listen. Okay, listen. All right. Okay, so I'll go to my, let me bold it. Okay, I'll go to my style. All right, the color is black. Okay, color is black. You can change the color even from here. Okay, so color is black. Typography, let me see, is it on center? Okay, no, so it's on the left side. So typography, I choose comic new. Okay, like I told you, you can decide to bold it here also. You can click on this weight, click on bold. All right, you can select, you can use number 900, 700. It all depends on what you want to do. Okay, so that is that for that. Then what next? You have this background color, so what do I do? Okay, so you click on this text editor. Right, click on this text editor, click on text editor. So what do? Go to your advanced, click on advanced. Then you click, go to background. Okay, go to background color, background type, classic. Click on classic. Then the color, let's choose, which color do we have here? Okay, so let's go. Is it the color? So you can decide the color of your choice. Okay, okay, let me try to get the color that they use here, that I use there. Okay, okay, I'll copy the color code. Let me go back. I'll put the color code here. Oh wow, so that is the color. Okay, so what next? Okay, so the next thing is, what is poverty? Okay, let me do something. Assuming I want to give this thing border radius. Okay, I want to give it a border radius. Go to my advanced, go down, border, border radius. Can see? Can you see it? Something. I think Let me bring this, let me justify this, bring it to center. I want to transform this to capital letter, uppercase. Okay, then bring it to, okay. So that is that for that. What I have next is what? This write up. Okay, so I'll go back to this session, go back to my widget, text editor. I'll click, drag and drop. I'll go and copy that text, copy the text. I'll highlight and drop the text here. Okay, so here I have poverty red, this 150 red, this number red also. So what do I do? Okay, can have it, can see it. So the poverty, okay. So let me change all of this to white. The color white. All right. But before that, let me show you something. You see that the background here is another color. All right. If you are using white background, the color of our text will not show. So what do we do? Let's go and change the background. Okay. I click edit. Okay. I go to advanced, the background color, change the background color. Okay. Change the background color to something of this nature, or this, or this. I think this is okay. Okay, maybe this, this, yeah. Okay, this. All right. Okay, so we have changed the background color now. So our text can, poverty poverty is red. Poverty is red. Okay, which other thing is red? 150. Okay, sorry. Where is that 150? Okay, see 150 here. Red. Okay. Okay. Red. I think we are good to go. Let's go to our style, typography, choose comic, comic new. Okay, what next? Don't worry, it will pop up. It will pop up. Allow it. So that is that for that. Let's see what is next. By the way, let me introduce myself. So in this case, you can just, since you have this the same background, the same color background, what I will do, I'll just copy this one. I'll duplicate this, click on this, I'll click on duplicate. All right, then I will drag and bring it down here. Okay, I'll only change the text. This text says, by the way, let me introduce myself. So I'll say, by the way, let me introduce myself. All right. By the way, let me introduce myself. Okay. All right. Then you have, my name is that. So I will not want us to waste too much time. Okay. I don't want us to waste too much time. So that is how you'll be doing your stuff. Okay. That is how you'll be doing your stuff. In case you have anything here that are related, all you need to just duplicate. For instance, if I want to duplicate this, I will right click here, duplicate. Can you see it? Assume I want to bring this thing down here. I want to bring this particular one to this place. What do? I'll click and drag. Can you see? Can you see? Assume I want to bring this thing below this listen. I will click and drag. All right. Assume I want to bring it down. Can see? So anywhere I want to take it to, I'll click and take it to that place. All right. So let me delete it. Okay. So that is that for that. That is that for that. So remember, let me show you one example. In your text, once you click and you drop your text, you can do a lot of things here, right? You can change, let's see, the font style, the font color. You use black. You can bold. You can italics it. You can underline it. Okay. Then for your style, that is where you can also do align to left, align to center, right, justify. Can you see it? Then the color, you can change the color to anything of your choice. Let's say you say red. Okay. Okay. So typography, you can, sorry, typography, that is where you choose a font size, the font style. All right. Then the weight, you can use bold, you can select number. Okay. Then transform, that is if you want uppercase, lowercase. Can you see it? What again? Decoration, that is underline. Okay. Over the line, can see it. Line through, no. Okay. So the letter space, can see. All right. So the word space, you can see. So these are the features under under what style, okay. So from style you go to advanced. So under advanced, you have what we call margin and padding. All right, margin and padding. The margin is but look at, there is a space between this and this. There is what, a space. So you can use that margin. Okay, let me use one example here for you. Let me use this one. Click editor. Let me go to advanced. Look at how that margin now. Let me do it. 1, 2, 3. You can see as I am clicking on that margin, you see that in just a moment it's coming down, right? It's coming down. it's coming down, it's coming down, it's coming down. So I am, can see, can see, can see, can see. Okay, let me reduce it now. You can see, can see, can see, can see. That is what? Margin. All right, that is margin. All right, now you're trying to create a space between two elements in a session. You're trying to create a space between two elements in a session. Let's try padding now. Padding, padding, padding. Can you see? Can you see it? So these are the things you use padding and margin for. Okay. So you're trying to create a space between two elements in a session. Then for padding, I'm trying to create space between two sessions, mostly two sessions. Okay, so that is that for that. What else again? I don't want us to waste much time. Which other thing will I show you? So you know what and what are under content, what and what are under style, what and what are under advanced. Under advanced, you have margin, you have padding, then you have background transform. All right, you have border. What again? That is that background transform border. So those are the major things under advanced. Okay, so let me check what else again do I need to. Okay, this icon. Let's try to insert an icon. So let's go. I don't want to take time. If I want to design that entire page, it will take us almost 2 hours. So we don't want to spend that time. So let's try to insert an icon. So go to your widgets, go to icon, click on icon, drag and drop. All right, it will appear here. So let's go to icon library. I want hand. I'll type hand, H-A-N-D, hand. Okay, click on. Let me use this. Click on hand. Click on insert. Okay. So, but I don't want this hand to be facing up. So what do? I'll click on what? Um, Style. This is content, right? So I click on what? Style. Then see, I can increase the size of the hand. Can increase the size of the hand. Just try to play around all this on your own. Okay, whatever you are doing here to be reflecting. Okay, so I want to rotate that hand to be facing down. Okay, so this is it. All right. Okay, let's go to advanced. I want to change the background color. Okay, I want to give this background a color. So I'll go to background, go to classic, go to color. Let me give it no, let me give it green. Right? No, no. Okay. So that is that for that. I am done. I am done with that. Okay. So what else again do we have here? What else again do we have here? Okay, this one is the same thing. You just write your text and give it what, a background. All right. Which other thing do we have? It's the same thing. Okay, let's try to create this. Okay. So I'll go there, go to my widget, text editor, drag and drop. All right. What do we have there? Just business one. I'll type in business one. Normal. All right. So I can bold it. All right. Let me see the color. The color is red, right? Okay. I give it red. Okay. Let me go to style. Go to bring it to center. All right. Typography, comic, comic new. All right. Um, Transform. I want it to be in capital letter, uppercase. Okay. So what else again that is there is the background. Okay. So for the background, I'll go to advanced. Abi, scroll down, go to background, classic, color. Boom. That is all. There is nothing serious. Okay. So now you have known what and what are under content, what and what are under style, what and what are under advanced. Okay. So let's go back. What other thing do we have there? Okay, button. Button. All right. So let's go back. Um, See, you can decide to insert a new session. All right. You can decide to insert a new word session. Let me insert a new session. All right. Okay. Let me go to my widget button, right? This is my button. Okay. I click and drag, leave it here. So immediately I drop it here, you can see the test write-up has appeared. Let me see what we have here. Join the class now. Okay. So I will clean it and write join the class now. Join the class now. Okay. Alignment, center. Okay. Size small, extra small, medium, large, extra large. You can see. So let me leave it at what? Small. Okay. All right. Icon space. Can you see it? Okay. I don't want that. All right. So that is that for that. And remember, this is a button. And once somebody clicks on your button, it will take the person somewhere, right? So you put in the word, the link. The link. Let's say for this example, I said google.com. So remember, the link you are putting here is the link that you want to send the person to. Maybe you're sending the person to where the person will make payment for your items. So you put the link there. Maybe if you are giving out free offer, free gifts, maybe it's an ebook. You put the link to where that ebook is. All right. Anywhere you are sending the person to, that is where you put the link. So once the person click on this, it will take the person straight to that place. Assuming you want to send the person to your WhatsApp group, you put the link of that WhatsApp group here. Okay. So that is that for that. Okay. All right. We are done with this. Let's go to style. Let's go to style. Let's change the color. I want to change the color to something else. Okay. I want to change this typography. You can change the. I've done this severally. Comic new. All right. Okay. Then the weight. Let's see. Let's bold it. Bold it. Decoration. Transform. If you want uppercase, Join the class now. Style, normal, italic, can see. Okay. So that is that for that. So let's go to advanced now. Advanced margin. Can see. Can see what margin is doing. Margin is just giving a space between that particular item and the rest part of the space in that section. All right. So a margin is creating a space between that particular thing you're working on and this entire section. Okay. All right. So this is a padding. I don't want to give it padding or margin. Okay. I don't want that. Okay. So once you are done with that, if I want to give it a background color, go to classic background color. Can see. If I don't want, I remove it. Okay. So that is that for that. Okay. All right. What else again? Border. I want to give it border. Border radius 20. I always use 20. Always use 20. So that is that for that. What again? What again? Transform. We don't need anything under transform here. Okay. Don't need to. Oh, sorry. 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 I didn't click on this. What I click was on this. It's a mistake. So I need to click on this. Go to our border reduce. Okay. So you can see that is that for that. What again do we have? I think that is all. Then these are testimonial, right? That is the screenshot of your testimonial, and that is an image. Okay, that's an image. Go to your widgets, drag and drop. Then you bring in the image. Okay, bring in the image, use image, select this, click on the insert media. So this is the image. All right. So that is that for that. Which other thing again? Okay, let me show you one thing. Testimonial. And this, don't forget, this image is what people are saying about you. So you need to create a test here before that. You need to create a test here that will, you tell your potential audience to see what people are saying about you, what your students are saying about you, just like we have it here. You can see few testimonials, see few testimonials from my students. So you do that before you bring in those screenshots. All right. So let me show you one thing again. Testimonial. Okay, testimonial. Okay, testimonial. All right, testimonial. Click and drag and bring it here. Okay, so you put what the person said. Let's say I say this course. This course is the best I have taken so far, right? This course is the best I've taken so far. This is the person's name. Okay, so you can change the name. Change the name. Maybe I say Sunday. All right, Sunday. The title of who Sunday is. I say CEO, CEO, CEO. Live large enterprise. Okay. Image. I want to bring the image of Sunday. All right. Let me say large or full, medium. So I want to choose image of Sunday. Okay. Click on the image. I click on the insert media. So you can see this course is the best I have taken so far. That is, you see the person testifying. Okay. All right. So that is that for that. Image position, image alignment, center. If I click here, it will bring it to left, right, center. Okay. Image position aside top. Can you see? Can you see? So this is what testimonial. This is testimonial. So you can have for this testimonial. Okay, let's do something quickly. Let me delete this. I'll bring it back later. Let me delete this. Maybe for this testimonial, you want a new session. You want a new session. Let me do this. I click on new session. Let's use what three column session. Click on this. All right. So let's go back to our widget now. Widget. Let's go back to our testimonial. 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 Where are you? Okay. So I click and put it here. All right. Okay. So, like I said, say this is the best course so far, right? Just as an example, all right. I go down image, full image. Let me say medium image. The name I say Sunday. This the CEO live large enterprise. Okay. Then position, I want it on top. Okay. Alignment left. Then let me bring in the image now. Bring in the image. Click. Insert. All right. So can you see it here? So what do I do now? We what? Go to this place here. Right click. I will what? Copy. I will come here to the next word column. I'll right click and paste. All right. I'll come to the third column. I'll right click and paste. So what I will do now is to want to edit this person picture, bring another person's picture and the name and the title. So instead of doing it one after the other, I'll just do one first and duplicate or copy. All right, post on the remaining columns and do my editing. Okay, but before you put this, make sure you write something. Write a text. Maybe say testimonial from my student. Okay, let me do that. Maybe text headline. Put something like this. And I say testimonial from my student. Testimonials from my students. All right, let me take it to center. Color. Let me bold it. Color. typography, comic, right? Comic Newman. We bold it. All right. So that is that for that. Okay. I can decide to bring that icon. All right. I will duplicate the icon. Duplicate. Let me drag it down. I want to put it there. Drag it down. What is the problem? I can as well copy you. If you don't want to drag down, I'll copy you. Okay, so that is that. So you can see the hand pointing to the testimonials of the people. So that is that for that. That is that for that. Okay. So I think I've touched all the elements that you'll be needing, all the widget that you'll be needing. Spacer, like I told you, you can try to bring a spacer between this and this. So you put it there and you select the value. You can see this is spacer. That is if you don't want to use margin and padding. Okay, so that is that for that. All right. What again? So please on your own try to play around all these widgets. Try to play around all these widgets. It's not something I can learn a day. Okay, it's not something that you can learn a day. So let's end the video here. It is lengthy already. Let's end it here. So remember, whatever you are doing, make sure you update. Click on save to update. Okay. Then when you are done with your work, click on this responsive mode. All right. So let's see our work on mobile. This on tablet, on mobile. Let's see how it will look like. So you can see this is our work on mobile. This is how it will appear on mobile. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? All right. So take your time. Can you see it? All right. So this is how it will appear on mobile. Then let's see how it will appear on tablet. This is how it will appear on tablet. Okay. Like I said, it is not something you can learn a day. Try to play around all of this. Anyone you click and drag, you see the reflection of whatever you are doing. Okay, so try to work on some of those widgets on your own. Okay, that is that for that. All right. Okay, so assuming also you want to create a form. Maybe you want to generate lead. You want to generate lead. Okay, so you want to create a form where people will just give you their details, then you give them a particular offer. We call it what, opt-in form or opt-in page. So let's do that. I click on add new session. Okay, single column. So let's go to our widget. Let's go to form. Let's scroll down to form. Okay, before that form, let's use this countdown timer I showed you earlier. All right, countdown timer. Like if you want to create a sense of urgency, all right, in the minds of your reader, why they should act now, take action now. So click on that icon, countdown. You drop it. Okay, so you can see the days will be showing, hours will be showing, minutes will be showing, second will be showing. You see it's showing like this, right? So let me duplicate this. Let me duplicate this testimonial. I duplicate. Let me bring it down, put it here, and I say, let me edit it. I say add now. I say add now before the offer lapse. All right, add now before the offer elapses. So, or you can say 3 hours to go or 24 hours left. All right, 24. Oh, you say this is a 24 hours offer. This is a 24 hours offer. Act now. Okay, and you see the time you'll be reading. Okay, so let's edit this. Edit countdown timer. You can set the date you want to start. The date you want it to start. This due date, click on this icon and change it to what evergreen timer. Meaning it will not end, it will continue like that, continue. If you check tomorrow the same thing, next tomorrow the same thing, it will continue like that forever until thy kingdom come. But if you put that due date, it will stop when that date is due. Okay, so you leave it as whatever green timer, so it will continue like that. All right, so once the person is reading your sales copy and all that, and the person sees this kind of thing, the person will say, no, this offer will end soon, let me add now. So it will create a kind of a sense of urgency in the minds of your reader and force them to add now. Okay, so that is that for that. You can see show label. It is showing label. If I turn it off now, you will not see the label. Can you see? So show. All right. So you can also customize your label. All right. Can customize your label. Maybe instead of hours, you turn on custom label. All right. Then maybe instead of using the full hours, you can say HR hour, minute MIN. All right. Second SEC. All right. So you can see it has changed. So that is that for that. So let's do that for now. Make sure you always save your work. So let's create a form now. Maybe you want to generate lead, you want to get details from your potential customers, engage them in future, give them free gifts, make them your friends, um, talk to them, make them believe you, make them trust you. Then at the end, you sell your offer to them. So as me want to do that, you create a form. Let's add a new session. Let's go to our widget. Let's look for form. All right, so this is form. Click and drag, boom, put it there. So here we have name, we have email, we have a message. Okay, so we don't want the message. All right, so we'll delete the message. Okay, all right, so the label, we don't want the label to show, so we off it. If I let me on it and see, I turn it on, you can see name, email. We don't want that, so I turn it off. Name, email, it's okay. Then let's add another item. The item, the text, um, is this select? That is, are you saying gender? They will select. We want number. That is, we want to add a phone number. Okay. So it means the value that the people will impute here are what? Number. Okay. We have name, we have email, so we want phone number. So remember, you click on that type. All right. This is what number. You have date, time. So it depends on what you want to achieve. So we are going with what number we want to add phone number. Okay. All right. So the label to put what? Phone number. Phone number. Right. Phone number. Okay. So that is that for that. Then this required. What it means is that all these field must be what? Must be filled before the person can click on this send. So you turn it on. Meaning if you didn't impute name, impute email, impute number, this button will not be active. They cannot submit, they cannot click this button and proceed. So they must impute their name, their email, and phone number. Okay, so that is that for that. All right. Okay, so I'm done with that. Minimum value, maximum value. In case you want to restrict them, you know the number of phone number is 11, right? So you can put a number, but it's not important. All right, leave it like this. So that is that for that. Then for this button, you can change it. You can change this button. This is send. You can see, please fill out this field. If I click on send, it will tell me, please fill out this field, because I made sure that I turn on the required. All right. Sorry. The label, I put the phone number under label instead of placeholder. All right. So it's a mistake. So once I click, they will tell me, please fill out this field, because I on the required. I toggle it on. So until the person put all of this before you can click send. Okay. All right. So okay. The person must impute name. Person must impute phone number, impute what email, and the rest. Then here they are asking you. This is the button, right? This is the button. This is the button, right? And the button is what? Send. Is reading what? Send. Okay. This is the size. You can increase the size. You can say medium. You can increase the size, say large. But I want it to what? Small. It's okay for me. The button is on what? Justify. I can bring it to center. All right. Center. Okay. Right. Left. Justify. I want it at the center. Okay. Then submit button. The button is reading send. If I don't want send, I'll say download now. Depending on what you're offering, maybe I say download. Download your free gift now. Your free, maybe say free ebook. Free ebook now. So free ebook now. Once I'm done with that, they say action after submit. Action after submit. Click on action after submit. Say email. All right. That is automatically they will send you an email that somebody has what? Giving you his or her details. That is, somebody has submitted his or her name, his or her phone number, his or her email. That is, you receive automatic email. That one is what is there already. Then what next again do you want to do after that? You can click on plus sign, this plus. All right. Okay. So what next do you want to do after receiving this? That is, what next do you want to do after they have given you their details? So what next do you want to do? Let me clean this first. So what next you want to do after they submit their details? What next you want to do after they submit their details? So you click on this plus sign, click on this plus sign, then click on what? Redirect. Redirect. So you want to redirect them to that ebook where they will download that ebook for free. Okay. So you click on what? Redirect. Okay. Redirect. Redirect. That redirect. You put the link. You put what the link. Let's say I say google.com. That is, you put the link of where that ebook is. If it is in your Google Drive, so you put the link here. So once they submit their details, you will receive their details, and they will be automatically redirected to that link where they can download the free ebook. All right. So that is that for that. Okay. So once you are done, you save. Okay. So that is that for that. So this is action after what? Receiving the email. You say it was redirect. Okay. So redirect to what? To this place. All right. Redirect to this google.com. Okay. I will say it again. Action after. Click on action afterwards. Submit. After they submit their details, you will get an email that they have submitted their details. Then it will redirect them to this link. So that is that for that. That is that for that. Okay. So with this, we have come to the end of this video. So just try to play around with all these widgets. Try to play around with all these widgets. Whatever you are doing, you'll be showing. Like I said, I am not giving you a full training on how to design a website. My aim here is to guide you on how you can create a sales page. And with what you have done, if you practice on your own, you should be able to arrive at a reasonable result. So play around all of these widgets. Whatever you are doing here will be displaying here. You see it yourself. Okay. And don't forget, you cannot learn all of this in a day. So practice and practice and practice. You can also learn from YouTube. All right, and learn from YouTube. So try to see how you can also um, teach yourself on how you can do one or two things here. But with this, these are the basic things that you need. All right, these are the basic things that you need to build your sales page. Okay. So that is that for that. See you in the next video.